Posting a job on Naukrigulf is a very easy and quick process. All it takes is a few minutes to fill the form and your job is visible to millions of job seekers. Under the section of Job Posting with Response Manager, click on the first link, Post a Job, and you shall see the one-page job posting form. I will demonstrate by filling up a job posting form. I will start by entering the title or designation of the job that I am posting. For example, Sales Manager. The job description field carries all the job responsibilities that a candidate will be required to perform. I have already typed it in a Word doc and will copy and paste from there. Having a detailed job description will attract good candidates. I choose the country and I choose the city or cities. You can select up to 3 cities in one job. The monthly salary is to be entered in US dollars, and it is very important that we use a realistic salary. I also have an option to hide the salary from job seekers. I will mention accommodation, air tickets, and leaves, etc. as other benefits. I have a vacancy for 2 sales managers. While choosing industry type, I look for what closest matches my company type, such as banking, financial services in this case. While choosing functional area, I again look for the closest match to the job. For example, sales, business development in this case. On the basis of keywords, my job will be displayed in the search results. Appropriate keywords ensure your job is shown up in searches that can get you relevant applications. I have to enter all possible variables that best describe the job to ensure maximum matches. For example, I will enter sales, click on business development also, then corporate sales manager, and banking. I shall leave the gender to be any. I choose a range of say 5 to 7 years as work experience. Again, it is very important that the range is narrow so that the responses are relevant. Job seekers are most likely to apply to jobs with focused experience range and a realistic salary, so it's advisable to fill these fields with care. Anything special that I think a candidate must possess besides the fields on the form is to be entered here. I have this also typed in a Word doc and shall copy and paste from there. I'm looking for Arab nationals. You will see a filter on this field. If you make this as a filter, it will pick candidates exactly matching the nationalities you have mentioned. Preferred current location of the candidate, I choose as any GCC country. Filling at least one of the education details is compulsory. I choose basic, and I choose the basic course as Bachelor of Business Administration. And I choose a specialization, management for this profile. One may also fill in the post-graduation and doctorate, but I do not require it in this profile. In the employer's details, I will fill details about my company. This is to acquaint candidates where they are going to work. It usually has some information entered previously, if I have entered it in the past, including the name and designation of the person who is taking care of this mandate. Custom questions. You can now specify your own questions which will have to be answered by candidates while applying to this job. A more detailed video on this section is available separately. Manage responses. Now we choose how we want to receive the applications to this job. There are 2 options. You can receive it only on Response Manager or in Response Manager and in your mailbox. I choose second option, on Response Manager and in my email. Then we choose the email ID on which I want to receive the responses. I can also decide whether I want to receive a daily snapshot of applies or each and every CV in my mailbox. I choose the snapshot of applies option. I have an option to post this job later by selecting Save Job as Draft, or I can click on Preview and Post Job, and this is how the job will appear to the job seekers. If you want to edit or delete this job, you can always do so from here or from here. If you are now satisfied with the job posting, you can click on Post a Job. Thank you and happy recruiting.